welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Amanda and I'm a stay-at-home mom of 4 boys. I love to post videos here on YouTube around daily motivational mom life, cooking, cleaning, healthy recipes, hauls, home decor, all of the things, gardening, whatever, you know, inspires and motivates me at the time. I love to share that with you guys. In today's video, we are going to be doing a bathroom makeover. Granted, my home is not that old per se. It's going on almost 9 years old, but everything when we bought our home was builder grade. So builder grade things are not necessarily the best materials and they're not really built to last super long. We've pretty much had to replace all of our appliances by now. Anything that was builder grade lasted just a couple of years, and all of our neighbors had the exact same issues. Everything in their homes they pretty much have had to replace over the past couple of years. So we're finally getting around to our primary bathroom upstairs. This bathroom, there's nothing wrong with it aesthetically, but we've had an issue with our shower door. Our boys love to take showers in our shower. It's bigger, they can move around a little bit better, and the twins pretty much just take baths in the boys' bathroom. Well, one day we had an incident where water somehow splashed out through a seam and it leaked through our roof into our kitchen. So we had to pay to have that repaired. We found the crack in the shower door and they had to go ahead and caulk that all up. They had to cut the ceiling. They had to redo all of the drywall. It was costly and it took many days to get that all done, something that we shouldn't have even had to have dealt with a fairly new home. But this is what happens when things are builder grade and they're not necessarily built like upgraded ways. Like they wouldn't be very sturdy or last a super long time. So that is just something that we recently had to deal with this past year. I'm going to show you guys the builder grade door in just a minute. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's so difficult to keep it clean and it just doesn't look very nice, and I'm worried about the kids when they're showering in there that they'll bump into the door and it'll push open. It's not very sturdy at all. I'm afraid the whole thing is just going to rip off the wall at this point, and I'm so afraid of another leak again. Here is our current shower door. To the eye, it looks like nothing is wrong with it, but since having it repaired, we've had to have a new lip put on the actual door, and it's really hard to close it. As you can hear, I have to do it with a lot of force, and having kids, that's not really the greatest thing. You don't really want them tugging on a glass door, pushing on it. And at the bottom down here is where we had to have it all resealed because that is where the leak was coming from. With that all said, we looked around into many options. We thought about redoing the entire bathroom, but that was going to be a very costly renovation. So we eventually came across the frameless door that we're going to be having installed. I'm so excited. This is the day before I'm going to be taking things out of the bathroom, kind of, you know, getting everything out of the way so the installation team can come, take this door out and put the new one in. The factor in choosing the new door was basically for the safety of our kids and our home. We don't want to be doing any more water damage repairs, and we certainly don't want anyone getting hurt on the glass door that is really difficult to shut. And also bonus, it's going to be so much easier to clean, so that makes mama happy too. Aside from the new door, we're also going to be cleaning in our bathroom today, and then, I'm sorry, tomorrow after the installation, and then also doing a little bit of redecorating too. If you're wondering about the paint color in this room, it is Sea Salt by Sherwin-Williams. We contemplated going back and forth between painting it just like marshmallow white or something like that, or leaving the sea salt. Let me know down in the comment section, what do you think we should do about the paint color? So here are some before shots of our primary bathroom upstairs. The rugs are super old. We got those when we first moved in, so they're definitely overdue for being changed out. I really do love the neutral decor in here. I think it goes really nicely with the dark cabinetry and then also the lighter countertops. We're going to be switching up just a few things decor-wise though, so stay tuned for that. I have a really nice storage solution idea for on the toilet, and then of course we are going to be replacing the glass door, which I am super excited about because this one is just so hard to open and close. The lip at the bottom there always gets stuck, so we are constantly tugging on it, and as you can see, it traps all of the grime and dirt too. It's just pretty gross and it's really hard to keep clean if I'm being transparent, but we're gonna go ahead and empty out the bathroom so that way it's ready to be worked on. So for this particular model of home, we could have a shower like we have here and a linen closet, or the shower could be where the linen closet was and we could have had a smaller bathtub. We opted to have the storage because we figured that would be most useful, and I'm definitely glad that we did go that route. It would be so nice to have a full bathtub in here, but it is a smaller primary bathroom, I would say, so to fit a bathtub in here, as you can see, just would not work out. But I'm glad that we do have the storage, and I'm so thankful that we are able to switch out this glass door to something that is much safer for our family.
I can't believe that you came into my life. You made me feel again. Now it's my turn. You say you've always been a little bit shy, but I can put an end to your fears. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin. Yeah, spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin. Yeah, spin for me. Won't you? I know it's hard for you to give it a try, but you are not alone. I'm here with you. I think you owe it to this beautiful night to lose all your control. Do it for you. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is
It was the night before renovation. All the towels are washing, so we are good to go on that front. The floor is clear. I cannot believe how gross that one rug was. It definitely needs to be replaced and was long overdue. So now there's no tripping hazards on the ground. I figure I will save all of the cleaning for tomorrow. I don't know how dirty it's gonna get in here, but it makes no sense to dust off everything and do the floors and clean the countertops and everything before a renovation. So we're gonna save that for after, but I'm so excited to take out this old door. It was such a hazard and it was leaking everywhere. So hopefully the new one will be good to go and we won't have to worry about that any longer. Good morning. It is makeover day. So here is the box which the shower door came in. They delivered it right to our house. The gentleman carried it into our garage for us. So it's just been waiting on the installation team. So today should be the day. Here's a little more on the specs of the shower door that we selected. It is the framed bypass sliding shower door. It's reversible installation and it's going to be in the brushed nickel color. They also had a darker color too, which we absolutely loved. However, all of our finishes in the bathroom were brushed nickel, so we just decided to go ahead and match that. First things first, the team came and took out our old door. He said these were pretty much obsolete and nobody was using these types of doors anymore. And he said the new one was pretty straightforward and easy to put in. And he said he definitely recommended it, especially with having small children. He said that the glass was much thicker than our previous one and it was definitely going to be a much sturdier door than our old one. Our old one was just basically trash at this point. There was no use for it. But we're going to get this door up and then we're going to get the bathroom transformed. This door glided so seamlessly. I was so excited. It was time to clean after the crew was done. I could not get this wet for 24 hours, so we're just going to use some Clorox wipes to clean up the bottom and get it as clean as we possibly can. My goodness, this was so easy to clean when it came time to cleaning the actual glass. It has an easy clean coating on it, so you're not going to be sitting there scrubbing for hours, which I definitely had to do with our old door. It also has a narrow frame, so it doesn't trap the grime like our old one, so cleaning it was so much less of a hassle. I love the bottom rail tilt design. It's angled just right so the water runs off of it instead of pooling up at the bottom, so that means there's going to be no more standing water, no mold, and no musty smells. The seals are nice and tight too, so even when the kids are taking a shower, I don't have to deal with water splashing all over the bathroom floor like our old one and then worry about that leaking through our roof. Let's talk about the top rail for a second. It's actually thicker and has a smart track design. It feels super solid when you push it, so you don't have to worry about it going off the track. And that was something I was definitely worried about with the kids. You know, sometimes they get rowdy and they're just playing. They don't mean any harm, but I was worried that glass was definitely going to shatter in our house. We have 4 boys. What do you expect? But with this, it put my mind at ease and I don't have to worry about it. So this upgrade was a huge win for me. I think the bathroom looks amazing. Now we're going to get to cleaning and then we're going to do a little bit of decorating. A little tip is to try the Sprayway glass cleaner with a microfiber towel. This works really well on all mirrors and glass in my home. This is actually what the gentleman was using on the shower door when he installed it, and I just went over it quickly again. He did a pretty good job of cleaning up, but it gets off all of the little handprints and water prints, and it works so well on the mirrors, so I always recommend that to anyone who is wondering. Also, I'm just using Clorox wipes because it is a bathroom, and I do want to make sure that everything is sanitary. We're going to use a Clorox wand on the toilet, and I love to use the Method wood cleaner on the cabinetry. It smells really good and they always come out super shiny. We have very dark cabinets throughout our entire house in the espresso color, so it shows lots of dust and fingerprints very easily, and that has been my favorite go-to cleaner for years. So now that everything's clean, we were also going to Swiffer mop the floors and just get up any of that excess dirt and debris from the construction.
Hello, you don't even know my name, but I am happy you came by. No lessons learned, of course you're gonna leave us soon as you came across who I am not. This party sucks, I'm out of luck, and no one seems to get me here. They talk about some other stuff that I don't even wanna hear. The crazy part is that I didn't feel this way before I got here. I wanna be somebody, hanging with somebody, Can I be somebody, dancing with somebody? I wanna be somebody,
As much as I love decorating in our home, some things are just super old, like from our first condo together many years ago. And this little over-the-door towel rack was one of those things. It was huge and bulky, and I wanted to trade it out for something that was a little more compact and sleek. I found this one on Amazon. It has some wood tone accents. So I'm going to get our towels and robes hung back up. And then also what I'm going to do is change out the hand towels. I just have some very thin ones that I'm putting as a placeholder for right now, while our main ones are in the washer and dryer. And then I found this really awesome little box to put on top of the toilet where I can store some items or feminine products as needed. But I love this little box so much. I'm going to have it linked down in my description box below. Anything that I've decorated with today, I can link down in my description box in case you're interested in checking it out, as well as the shower door too. time to lay down the new bath mats. Let me know if you love the look of Pottery Barn home decor but don't want to pay the Pottery Barn prices. Sometimes they do have good clearances, I will admit, but these rugs definitely were not one of them. So what I did was went on Amazon and I did an image search of the ones that were on Pottery Barn and came across these ones. We went with the white color so that way it goes with the countertops. I hope that these do wash well. I will keep some Folix nearby in case I need to spot clean them, but they are a waffle weave texture and they're so soft and plush. This came in many colors, but again, we went with the white. The bottom has a non-slip gripper, so you don't even have to put one of those underneath. It already is built in, and they had various sizes. So that is going to do it for our bathroom transformation. We're still undecided on the paint color, but for now, we're just going to leave it in that sea salt tone. But I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this transformation. I'm so impressed with this shower door. It is not bulky at all. It is so sturdy, and I love it for the kids because they are always taking showers in our room. Thanks so much to Horow for sponsoring today's video. I truly love this door, and I'm so excited to have it for my family and not have to worry about any leaks. Again, if you guys are interested in the shower door or anything that I decorated with in today's video, I will have it linked down in my description box below.
Through the corner of my window, playing catch. I wandered to the guitar. Good company purring on my lap. Not a single worry to be had. Sunny side up, the only thing that's filling my brain. For now it's sunny side up. The reason that I get out of bed is to lay down again.
We ended up adding just one last final touch, and that was the bench that was in our shower. We initially had the black one that you saw in the beginning of the video, and we swapped it out for this white one that we got on Amazon. I can link it down in my description box below in case you're looking for a nice bench for your shower. This helps to hold all of our shampoos and body washes, but I think it looks great in here and really does brighten up the space. But that's officially going to conclude today's video. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to my channel so you don't miss out on any future ones, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.